In a quiet, unassuming neighborhood, there stood a house that was far more extraordinary than it appeared. On the outside, it looked like any other home, with a well-kept garden, a charming porch, and windows that sparkled in the sunlight. But within its walls, this house held a secret that was known only to those who lived there. This secret was discovered by Arav and his younger sister, Nana, who had just moved into the house with their parents. From the moment they set foot inside, they sensed that there was something different about their new home. It wasn't long before they found out what that something was. One rainy afternoon, as the siblings explored the attic, they stumbled upon an old, dusty trunk hidden behind a stack of boxes. Intrigued, they pried it open and discovered a collection of strange, ancient artifacts. Among them was a peculiar-looking key and an old, leather-bound book with no title. The book, they soon realized, was a journal. It belonged to a man named Thomas, who had lived in the house many decades ago. Thomas was an inventor and a bit of a recluse, but he had documented his most remarkable discovery in this journal. He wrote about a hidden room in the house, a room that didn't exist in the architectural plans and couldn't be found through conventional means. According to Thomas, this room could only be accessed with the mysterious key. Arav and Nana were both excited and nervous. They decided to search for the hidden room. Following Thomas' detailed instructions, they made their way to the library, where a large, ornate bookshelf stood against the wall. According to the journal, the keyhole was hidden behind one of the books. After a bit of searching, they found it. Arav inserted the key and turned it. With a soft click, the bookshelf swung open, revealing a narrow staircase leading down into the darkness. Holding their breath, they descended. At the bottom, they found a door. Pushing it open, they stepped into a room that took their breath away. It was like stepping into another world. The walls were lined with shelves filled with books, artifacts, and inventions that seemed to come from different eras and places. In the center of the room was a large, antique desk cluttered with papers, blueprints, and strange gadgets. The room was Thomas' secret laboratory. As they explored, they discovered incredible things: an old telescope that showed not just the stars, but distant planets in vivid detail, a map that changed and moved, revealing hidden paths and treasures, and a peculiar, old radio that played music from different time periods when tuned correctly. But the most astonishing discovery was a set of letters addressed to the future inhabitants of this house. These letters revealed that Thomas had been working on a device that could manipulate time. His experiments were successful, but he realized the dangers of such power and decided to hide the room and his findings, leaving clues only for those who were curious and worthy enough to find it. Arav and Nana were captivated. They spent every free moment in the hidden room, learning about Thomas' inventions and continuing his work. They were careful and responsible, using the knowledge they gained to help their friends and neighbors in small, yet significant ways. The house, which had always felt warm and welcoming, seemed to come alive with their discoveries. It became more than just a home, it was a place of wonder and possibility, a gateway to the past and the future. Arav and Nana knew they were part of something special, guardians of a secret that made their home truly extraordinary. And so, the house on the quiet street remained outwardly ordinary, but within its walls, it held a world of magic and mystery that only the worthy could unlock, continuing the legacy of Thomas, the brilliant inventor who had seen the boundless possibilities of time and space. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe.